Hello,
Okay,
everybody.
here I am.
People are joining.
Hmm.
Yay. I see people joining. Let me see who's attending. Angélica. Elias Cruz. Jorge Vargas. Wow. So many people joining. Exciting. Are we waiting like a couple of minutes for people to join?
Yeah, we should wait like
Yes.
2-3 minutes. What do you think?
Awesome. I think I can play some music, no? While we get this started. Let me play some cool music. Oh, have you seen this one? Can you listen to it? Or no?
Not really.
No?
Yes. Yes,
Oh.
we can.
Yeah, now we can. No.
Who's there?
Mhm.
We're gonna be starting shortly. We're just giving people
Yes.
1 more minute to join. No. I think we can go ahead and get started. We have 41 people already connected. I think we can definitely get started. Oh, someone is saying a galera tá em horário brasileira. Oh my gosh. Welcome, Brazil. Who's sending message from Brazil? Natalie. And you probably have a lot of more connection on the 7th page. This is just a Zoom app. Oh my gosh, this is CV for us. Brasileira, mas em Los Angeles. Rica. All right. So, I think are you ready, Luana?
Yes, Chief. Let's do it.
Easy.
Oh, we have from Italy.
Let's do it. Yes. So, welcome
Wow.
everyone. We are here connecting straight from Brazil. Thank you so much. We're going to be talking today on the webinar about key aspects for increasing your LGBTQ plus company engagement. We're going to share a success case from Latin America, and we are excited. I know this is just, a beginning of a big journey for us here in region. I'm here not by myself. I am Thiago, but I want to start with some little introductions about ourselves. So Luana, introduce yourself to the people.
Hello. Hi, everyone. Super excited to present to you all today. Hopefully, we'll end our presentation and you've been learning a few tips from us. I've been working at Salesforce for 5 years now, and this is my first time speaking out in equal US, so bear with me today.
Oh, come on. Thank you so much, Luana. For those who don't know me, I am Thiago Cota. I am one of Out and Equal ambassadors, customer success, adoption analyst here at Salesforce, and I also am the VP of Outforce for Latin America. So Luana is my partner in crime. We done so much throughout the years. And next slide, please. We are so thankful for everyone that is taking the time to be here with us. We know that it's a long week. There is a lot going on in the agenda for the summit. Everyone is super busy at work, and we do value your taking the time and spending this time here listening to some of the ideas we got to share, okay? And we are open to feedback, okay? But first of all, obrigado. Luana, you want to say it in Portuguese as well, or you want to say it with me?
Yes. For us, for me, for women is obrigada. For men, obrigado. And for non-binary, it's obrigade.
Amazing. In Brazil, we say fada sensata. Thank you. So here's the agenda. We're going to be covering a bit about equality at Salesforce. I'm going to, just want to walk you through about how we handle, a little bit about how we handle equality at Salesforce, how seriously we take it here in the company. We're going to share some strategies, right? We've done a lot of work, and it's worth sharing and also worth to be hearing feedback, okay? Later on, Luana's going to be sharing with you success cases, some examples to show you how we did it and what we did and how we did. And we're going to finish this with a short workshop so you can build your own strategy. There is a tool at Salesforce called Bitumum. Luana's going to show you later on along the way. And to close, we're going to share some additional resources, something really short. And we are all ears. We are all here for you, here to hear your feedback, available to talk, And one important thing before we move on, Lucia is here with us. Lucy, she's connecting from Buenos Aires. Lucy, you want to say hello to the audience?
Hi, Theo. Thank you very much for being here. And it's really important for us to be here with you. And we really
Thank you, Lucy. Team, for those who are not familiar at all with the feature, one thing that Out and Eco strongly suggests and recommends, and we are here reinforcing the message, is to use the poll session of the Zoom so you can ask questions. I think people can vote. Like if you put questions there on the poll session, the audience can vote. And then we get to choose the questions that we're going to be covering with you at the end of the session, all right? Okay, so let's go with equality. Equality is our core value here at Salesforce. And you can move on to the next slide. Not only equality, right? When you talk about equality, what do we mean by that? Oh, someone is saying hello from Argentina. Hello there. Hola. So when it comes to equality, we're talking about building a workplace that reflects society, right? This is what not only all companies are seeking today, but making sure they're building trust. They're not only building trust with their customers, they're building trust with their employees, they're building trust with society and the community they're in. And the second value here is customer success. When it comes to customer success, it's Salesforce commitment and concern to our customers. And when it comes to innovation, and I'm talking this separately, but at the end of the day, all of this comes together, right? So when it comes to innovation, it comes to everything we do. We have a lot of innovation day in, day out, right? Not only with our products and the things we do to customers or with customers or for our customers, but also the way we handle our daily basis here at the company. And equality, I've talked about it already. It's our shining star here today. Everyone wants to be respected. Everyone wants to be seen. Everyone wants to be heard. At the end of the day, having the company, being on a company and being a person that is not only thinking, but working towards developing this type of initiative brings a lot of value to everyone, right? I think we can go to next slide. I'm gonna be sharing a little bit about our equality groups. How do we do this? Oh my goodness, this is exciting. Equality groups are the volunteering groups in which people get together toward the cause, right? And we have so many different groups at Salesforce. One of them, which I've been working closely recently, is Ability Force. It's a group of volunteer employees for people with disability, and we have so many others. It's Tech Force, Bold Force, Earth Force, Latino Force, Outforce, which we are part of, and South Asia Force, Salesforce Women's Network, One Capacity. Luana is the Vice President of Salesforce Women's Network for Latin America. Yeah. And we do so much together. Vet Force, Faith Force, Gen Force, and Inforce. Well, I know it's a lot of information. I will just say that we have an amazing website. It's equality.com. And if you're so curious about it, you can, take a look quickly on the website, and you will find lots of information, lots of resources as well. And all this to build equal opportunity to everyone, right? At the end of the day, we're all coming together towards one common goal. It's building a respectful and inclusive workplace environment and making sure that everyone is valued, everyone has equal opportunities. Please, next slide. Hello? Oh, here's Outforce. Yes, that's us. This is the Outforce global team, and almost gone, but now it's back. Outforce brings together everyone, not only the LGBTQ plus community, but also our allies, right? It's the group towards equality in sexual orientation and gender identity. And we are here to bring some colors, to throw colors over the company walls and make sure, people are energized and educated as well towards everything we do, everything we live, so we can, do the best we can and perform our best in our daily basis as employees and as people for the society, right? This type of work changed my life, changed the way I handle things in my house with my family. It's something cool. And like I said, equality.com, our website. Feel free to jump to take a look. It's a very resourceful website of Salesforce with all things we build towards this common agenda. I think Lucy is in a bit of trouble with her slide. Lucy, are you there? Can you go to the next one?
Yes, can you see the new slide?
Thank you so much. The role of our equality groups. So we are here, why were you here, right? First, educate allies. We are here to share. We are here to support, something that crossed my mind when it comes to educate allies. We often are requiring people to respect and see us, right? But at the same time, how are we handling people that are not fully educated or are not fully, engaged or are not fully aware of the topics we cover day in, day out when it comes to equality, right? So it's a two-way road, right? We want to be seen, we want to be respected, we want to be included, and we also need to make sure we are including everyone, we are seeing everyone, we're listening to everyone, and we are educating ourselves as well, because we don't know everything, right? Cultivate inclusion, all this to promote inclusion throughout the workplace, right? To give back, all this work we do here at Salesforce is volunteer. So everyone engaged with these groups, all those equality groups you've seen, it's all volunteering, okay? All people that are championing causes, all people concerned about bringing an impact to the society, all people that are willing to give back some of the time, right? And support the professional development. At the end of the day, we are all professionals. We want to make sure we're delivering results. We are top performers. We want to be promoted. We want to grow in our careers. So, someone is saying Ananda, my friend, hello there. And sorry, I cut it off. So closing up here, this is light message. This is what we came here for. This is why those groups exist. And and it's amazing to see how this impacts everyone's life. Please, Lucy, let's carry on. So, wow. So, I've talked so much about company, about values, about groups, about the way we organize ourselves. And to be honest with you, all this that I'm saying, that I'm sharing with you, like, it's just possible because we have the best people, right? You can have the best technology, you can have a great workplace environment, great policies, great benefits, etc. But at the end of the day, all these are made by people, for people, by the people, right? And these are the people that I am so thankful to have close to me. Gabriela, Francisco, Santiago, Matias, Amanda, there's a lot of people. Luana is here. Luana is also the VP of, Luana is everywhere. Luana is like, she navigates all the groups. She helps everyone. She's there for us, you know. Thank you so much, Luana. Mariana, Lucas, I'll say the names, okay, very shortly. Sandra, Sergio, Ana, Paula, Lucy, that is here with us. It's going to be fine, Lucy. The presentation is going well. Maya, Silvina, and Rafaela. So amazing, amazing people. We are on this together. We're going to be on this together. And I'm going to show some of the things those people do. Like, those people, they rock. They are amazing. I'm not speaking by myself. Like, when I'm speaking here, I'm just echoing those people's voice and those people's initiatives and courage to do the things they do in Latin America, in which I would say is it's a challenging region when it comes to LGBTQ+. If you take a look at the news or in the media, it's hard. It's super hard. At the same time, with great challenges come great opportunities and come great achievements. And here I'm going to share some highlights of the strategies of some of our plans, our steps we took to increase our engagement here at Salesforce. Please, next slide. We put 7. I don't know. We might be missing something, or there's a lot. I don't know. But Luana helped me to consolidate this, and I think I told her earlier, like, it feels like we read each other's mind, because we're bringing here everything to you. What we do, what we did, and what we do, what we keep doing. The countries meet monthly. Each country here in Latin America, we have 3 hubs: Brazil, Mexico, Argentina, as you've seen. And it's important. Why to meet monthly? Why to connect on a regular basis? Because you get to exchange, and not only exchange, you get to find things you have in common. Because someone is saying hi from Colombia. But it's important to find things we have in common, right? And not only working the differences, right? Of course, each country has a different priority. Each country has a different approach. Each country has a very particular political scenario. At the end of the day, those groups exist because they help each other, they support each other, they grow together, right? And we encourage and celebrate allyship. Let's be honest, like, I think the only place I worked in my entire life with the majority of LGBT employees was Alto Nico. I've worked for Alto Nico once 2 years ago as a global fellow. And I had this amazing opportunity, and it was so nice. It was so amazing, because it's a different thing. When you see yourself represented, especially in leadership position, it's so amazing, right? How do we achieve that? How we develop our way towards that? Encouraging and celebrating our allies. They're the ones to support us along the way. They're going to be the ones who sponsors us, right? The leaders engage and they commit to local opportunities. And I think both 3 and number 4, the executive sponsorship, right? The leadership and the executive participation and sponsorship. This is crucial. Like at the end of the day, we need money. It's all volunteer, but we need, for example, we traveled to Out and Equal the other year. We needed our executive sponsor to help us, to fund us, right? So we need to make sure we build strong business cases to make sure we are pushing things forward, that we are adding value, right? Constant alignment. We have a tool named the V2 Mom. The one that's gonna walk you through the tool. It's just really a way for us to get organized and get aligned towards what we want. V2 Mom stands for values, our metrics, our opportunities, our measures, and our challenges as well. We also put there our challenges, right? Luana's gonna walk you through with more details. And all the communication around it, we need to be out. We need to speak up, right? We need to be visible. So communication is crucial. And all this taking consideration, not only the LGBTQ group, we work with all different groups. Luana and I, we got started 2 years ago. We got started with this great initiative. We called it One Ohana. It means one family, because I remember back in time, we were kind of struggling because we were working all separately in the very beginning of our initial steps. And then I invited them for breakfast. I said, Luana, I invited allies. Remember that I invited them for breakfast. I said, let's have breakfast because I need to talk. And then I shared with my friends, not only the challenges, but the opportunities we had. And at the end of the conversation, we realized how much we had in common in terms of things we were looking forward to achieve within the company. So that's where the intersectionality comes in, because we find things in common. Let's do it together instead of doing it alone, right? And cultural similarities focused. We're one team, different countries, different agendas, different everything, different people. But there are so much in common shared with these people, right? I think the key, if I say one thing here, the challenges people have in common, and along way with the challenges, the opportunities you have with those challenges. If you find this is key for you to push forward and make sure you are increasing people engagement, you're increasing awareness, you're increasing the quality of our communication and your go-to-market plan, right? I think that's my part for now. And Luana is gonna keep moving on with everyone, sharing the success cases, sharing examples, and she's gonna walk you through the tool I mentioned about V2 Mom. Thank you so much once again. Keep sending your questions in the poll session. I hear is the best way to send questions. I see people are sending via chat. I encourage you to all use poll. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, T, for the wonderful presentation. So now it's my turn to show you how we actually use all these strategies. And we'll be sharing with you 3 major examples. We'll see. Okay, perfect. So the first example I want to share with you is our last Pride celebration. And we decided to celebrate all together as a region plus Iberia instead of each country doing its own. So we invited the entire region, Latin, and also Iberia. We had our Latin president as our host and initial speaker, which was awesome because once you get your C-level in, it's easier to get everyone else. So it kind of goes organically. This is one of the strategies that we use a lot as well. So at Salesforce, we use Chatter. So we have Chatter is like our internal communication tool. And for each group, we also have a, a, another group. So we have Outforce group in Brazil, we have in Spain, we have in Mexico, we have in Argentina. So we invite everyone that is watching the event to join as a member the equality group that they feel like. And to celebrate, we invited a DJ and a drag queen, which was awesome because it celebrates the LGBTQ plus culture, and it gives a chance to the allies to share, right, this joy with all of us. So it was great. We had an amazing feedback response, and we had almost 200 people connected in the celebration. Yeah, it was awesome. For the second example that I want to share with you was the International Day Against Homophobia, Biphobia, and Transphobia. So again, all the countries got together. We had one presentation, and we also shared not only why this day is important, but we shared also the civil rights that the LGBTQ plus group have in each country. Because as Thiago said, the educational part is super important. We have to understand once we do this diversity and inclusion work, that not everyone is, they're all in their own step of the journey. So we have to educate them. And so we use these great opportunities when we invite everyone and we share and listen. So this was an amazing event. Again, almost 200 people connected, and it was awesome. Lucy, can you go to the next slide, please? All right. And last but not least, uh, the Pride in Brazil. So Pride in Brazil is one of the largest prides in the world. It's over 2 million people in the Paulista Avenue. Those who never went, I totally encourage you to do it. And when we started the work together, remember, Thiago, there were like 6, 7
Yes,
people
I
going to
do.
the parade. Yeah. So it's like, it was a small but mighty group, and we had a lot of fun. It was great, but then we realized that we had to do a stronger work within our company to get more people involved, because it's important to show support. So then we went really strategic. We partnered with the marketing team for some budget because we all need it. We had the sponsorship from our general manager. I know it's a small picture, but he's there. He went with us to the parade. But before that, we had an event at the office in which we invited some partners, some customers to a panel. And we also opened space for some people to invite one or two more from family, partners. So it was awesome. We had 70 people in the office, and then we went to the Brazil parade, almost 65. I think we only missed 5 people. So it was an amazing event, an amazing example of how you can bring all the stakeholders together through a common cause. And we also partnered with the public relations team, and we went to the media with our event. So it was thumbs up, very great. And now is the time for you all to think about your own strategy. And that's why I want to share with you the one that Salesforce, not only me and Thiago, or the quality groups use, the entire Salesforce uses, is the V2 Mom. So just want to make sure that you can open the doc. And if you could please let me know through chat or poll I just want to make sure that you all have access to the document. Otherwise, I can share my screen and share it with you.
It's working.
Yeah?
At least for myself. Look, I just opened.
Yeah,
It's like this, right?
Yeah. Okay, because I'm gonna walk through the document without sharing the screen. That's why I wanted to make you okay. Thank you, Victoria, for letting me know. Lucy, I don't think you can share, right? Internet, we are all working from home.
I will try, Lu, and let's see if this works.
Okay.
Sorry about this.
Thank you, RF. Wonderful. Okay, but
Let me see.
the most important thing is that you all
Quick
have access
question.
to it. So it's working for some. I'm guessing it's working for everyone. V2Mom, the first link in the doc is a link to a Trailhead. So Trailhead is our tool for learning. So some of the trainings are open for everyone. This one is open for all. Give you a little extra additional resource for you. A copy of the document. If you can't, just print screen for you to have it. And so, as I said, Salesforce uses V2Mom for everything. I have a V2Mom for myself. I have, Thiago has one for himself. Mark Benioff has one. So it's something that we use to be aligned throughout the entire company and within our teams. But this same strategy is super important for us for initiatives and projects. So we use this as well with the equality groups for alignment or to create a project that is totally new. I think Thiago used it for his project at South Nico, right?
Yes, I did. I used this. It supported. It was really helpful because it's a way to structure your ideas. You know, you scratch around, write everything down, then you organize your ideas into things. You know, that really, really matters. Or really makes sense according to your context.
Okay. So what is the V2Mom? The V2Mom stands for vision. So what you want to achieve with the initiative, with your group, with your team. Then values, which are the principles and beliefs that will guide you through your values and methods and everything else. The methods, uh, there are the actions and steps you have to take to achieve your vision. The obstacles that you will have along the way. It's important for everyone to have clarity on what will come, and the measures. So the results that you aim to achieve. So we have that for everything. And it's important to say that the V2Mom is a living document. So the idea is for you to put there everything that you think it's doable, and then go over. We have a quarterly check-in just to make sure that the things that you put in the beginning are still achievable. Otherwise, you can and you should update your V2Mom. And now is the time for you to build yours. I know that the majority of you came to this session wanting to think about strategies. And my idea for the workshop today is for you to all think about your vision, what you want to achieve after the session within your ERG group or with your team or with your company. So I'm going to give you, what's it, I think 7 minutes maybe. And then I'm going to pick a name to share with us through the poll or the chat.
I don't know. I think we can give them a song so they can
write
it down. They can scratch it down. And then, are you picking the name? Or CV, can we pick a name?
Yeah, because
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is intimidating. Yeah, CV, they say sure.
Yeah.
And Noah says, love this. Thanks for sharing. So, a quick song. You get ready.
Yes.
Good luck. And don't it up. I'm going to play a song for you, a Brazilian song.
A Brazilian one?
Can you listen?
Not yet.
No?
Not yet.
No?
Oh, come on, T.
Maybe the mic. Yeah?
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah, can listen.
Thank you, CV. Yeah, I know it's like end of day 2, so we want you all just to relax a little, laugh a little, and learn a little. See, unfortunately, you are the only one listening to the song.
Yeah? See.
I can't dance with the background.
Yeah?
Is anyone having trouble with the vision?
Yeah, we can interact along the way.
Yeah.
We certainly do. Or anyone has any question, any specific questions, you want to bring it out.
Yeah.
Bring it out. Sorry, Luana, you were saying?
No, never mind. Thank you, Christian. I'm sorry you have to jump.
Do you want to pick a name? At least to share one piece, one vision, or one value. I don't know. It doesn't need to be the full victim. No pressure.
No, and it shouldn't. It's just like something that you want to achieve. Okay. So I think we can pick someone from the chat over the possible and one from here. See, do you want to pick one name and then I can pick another one?
I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna roll the thing here. Let me see. Jessica K. Are you able to talk, Jessica? I don't know. We need to know if Jessica is able to talk.
No, right? they have to write. They have to write.
Ah, they have to write.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, they're not able to talk. They can write. Okay. But is Jessica there? Yes. She can. Thank you, Jessica. Write it down. Let us know. Some piece of your virtual mom. What do you think is a great vision, or what do you think is a great value you could consider for building a strategy to your company? Let us know. Please. If you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
No pressure.
And it's another thing. Once I watched an executive call from Mark Benioff, and he suggested that we use Vitamom in our personal life as well, because it can be helpful, right? And to be honest with you, I use it for my New Year's Eve goals. Yeah,
25.
you have a second. Yeah,
Do you want
I
to pick
think it
another
helps.
name? Meanwhile, so the person gets ready while Jessica shares.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna pick someone from possible. Okay, I want to pick my friend from Florence, Jean Christophe Rigo. If you're too close to Pistoia, thank you, Kevin. You're too close to Pistoia. Pistoia is one of my favorite cities. I have a bunch of friends over there. So you're gonna be next.
Ika.
Okay, make our people live their life at fullest, bringing true self every day. It's a great vision. It's something that we all should aim to achieve. Great one, great one. Did you find it hard to think about your vision?
Sorry, Luna, was this a question to Jessica?
If she found it hard to think about the vision? Because this is the thing, sometimes it's hard to put into words what we want to achieve in a way that is achievable, that we can measure and track, that we can think about the obstacles that we will have along the way. So
This is a good point. Jessica, what are your pronouns? We're using she,
yeah,
but we are unsure.
yes,
If you
thank
feel
you, CV,
comfortable.
for calling that out.
Her or
Yeah,
she.
she.
Thank you.
Oh, her, she. Okay, great. Thank you for sharing. Costa Rica. Never been to
Sorry.
Costa Rica, but I have some friends that go surfing in Costa Rica every year. Love it. Yeah, it's hard in the beginning. Yes. So if you take more people into consideration, it's easier. Yeah, great tip for everyone. Okay, so you now, Jean Christophe Rigo, can you share with us? Hold on. Are you there, my friend from Florence? Yeah, if anyone else wants to share with us, it's totally okay too, right? Maybe you have
Yeah.
some doubts to Tiago. That person might not. Oh, okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you for. Is anyone volunteering to share with us? We have a lot of people in the call, and I'm sure someone would like to share because I bet you all have great visions. Maybe you can inspire someone else. Value all the people. Getting senior
Getting
leaders on
senior
board.
leaders.
It is. Helps with visibility and having someone to be a voice to upper management. Have you guys had any issues with getting senior leader support and how you dealt? This is a great question, Kevin. Great question. T, do you want to answer
Yes,
that? Because yeah,
yeah. Just make sure I get it, okay, Kevin? You're asking us if we get in trouble with senior leadership in terms of support, and you also want to understand the way we handle it. Is that correct? If yes, please let me know. Yes, thank you so much. Well, in senior leadership, here's the challenge. Not only with senior leadership, okay? It's the challenge with everyone. Everyone is busy, busy, busy. Agendas are crazy, schedules are crazy everywhere across the board, especially when it comes to management, when it comes to senior leadership. The challenge with senior leadership, how you need to think of, they have so many priorities on their table, right? Day in, day out. How do you get them to look at you, to see you, and to make sure that you are on the top of mind, you know? Because it's busy everywhere. It's busy for everyone. And when people are managing people, they have greater responsibilities. They have greater decisions to make every day. And this I see that it's part of the challenge with everywhere, right? With all senior leadership. And the way we handle that is making sure we are being clear about the message we're building across the office. You know, when we put together all those events, when we put together all those people and communications and this is one way, it's just one example of how we're getting into the leadership's agenda. We make them our sponsors. Like every initiative we do, every group we have one senior leader, which is our sponsor. He's the one, he is or she is or they are the ones committed to our agenda. And we make it formal. We reach out to them. We make sure we put time with them. We talk to them whenever we need to. They're always open to listen. This is the good thing. Like people are willing to listen. I see that people in general often feel afraid or they push back when it comes to, you know, getting the leadership on board. And I don't see any, this is I'm speaking from my experience, right? I've been with different companies along my professional life. This is how I see it. If you don't speak, if you are not clear, if you're not there, if you're not visible, how they're gonna know you need their help, how they're gonna know this is important for the employees. When you bring everyone together in an in-office event, you're letting them know that people care and people are showing up. People wanna see this moving forward. So this is just, I don't know. I don't have the answer to everything. Maybe there's still a lot to learn, but this is what we have been doing, right?
Yeah, I think one other thing that makes it all easier a little bit at Salesforce, at least, is that as equality groups, we are supposed to have someone sponsoring us. So when you get to senior management, you know that probably this is something that you have to do along the way. So it makes a lot easier. And once we have, and as Thiago said, like time is a challenging thing for everyone, just tell them what you would like them to do for the group, for you, for the community. And they often just need this little push of what to do. And they're very supportive at the end of the day. So we
We're lucky.
have this.
We're lucky.
Yeah.
We're super lucky.
Yeah.
Because the company culture also counts.
Mm-hmm.
I see,
Yeah.
I have colleagues that unfortunately, you know, we are in Latin America. Not every company is a multinational, right? We're coming from a highly privileged seat when it comes to senior leadership support. I hear difficult stories in other places, in different, you know, in the smaller companies, in regional companies, and it's different across different scenarios. But at the end of the day, you need to be seen. You need to make sure, you know, you're calling their attention.
Yeah.
Someone
So,
wanna ask about allyship.
yeah.
How we
At
to
the
all
end of
levels.
sorry. At the end of this presentation, I'm going to share with you additional resources, and I think I'm going to add that to the passable event that we have over there for you to have it. There's a lot of resources that you all can use about allyship, about the ERGs, about the business value of equality, which is a great resource when it comes to talking to senior management. Okay. The other question that we have here is, considering every country in Latin is in a different awareness stage. Yeah, you're right. How have you been able to reach employees at all levels to engage in being active allies? This is an amazing question. So I think the first thing that we have is how to be an ally. What is expected when you are an ally? So we have some principles. We have four. We have ask, speak up, show up, and listen. So this is the four things that that we all as a company share in when it comes to being an ally. And because Salesforce is very inclusive and very open about its beliefs, you don't necessarily need to be in an equality group. You don't have to be part of openly on any community, but it's expected from everyone to be respectful and to be a good ally. So this is another thing. And I think also Thiago can share how we create events for everyone, because this is another good strategy that we use.
Thanks, Luana. Here's the thing, allyship is tricky. It's so tricky. I won't lie. Allyship is super, super, super tricky. You need to be careful. Why? Here's the thing. You need to make sure you connect with their agendas. Remember, you're talking to people that, I don't know, they might or might not know. Where are you coming from? What are you talking about? What is LGBTQ plus? Oh my gosh, so many letters. What it means, what it feels like to be an LGBTQ plus, what it feels like at work, what it feels, what does it mean? What do you want? What is expected from them? I think Luana talked about that as well. What are we as LGBTQ leaders are expecting from our allies? You need to be mindful of what matters for them. And here's how a strategy connects. We designed an approach that connects language, context, content, that connects to the people's office agenda. Like we brought to the office, like our first, this is the most famous event. We brought the mothers here in Brazil. There's a group of mothers that they are great example of allies here in Brazil. It's a huge group. It's named Mães pela Diversidade. I'm highly supportive of them. And we invited them to the office. They're women, they're mothers, they have families, they have great stories. And people love stories. People love, love, love stories. Make sure you understand your audience and you connect with your audience authentically, right? Transparently, making sure you're bringing content that matters to their agenda, you know, not only to our agenda, but you need to connect the dots. Otherwise, it's going to be harder to get them to join, you know, the things that you're going to be doing or understanding your communications. You need to make sure you speak their language. This is key. Connection is key, not only when it comes to ERG, when it comes to making businesses, right? This is the way we make business. How do we make business? We talk the customer language. We connect with them. We connect with their challenges. And it's a similar thing with ERG. If you carry, most of us, I mean, most of people working on a, we say we have a day job and a gay job, right? So day in and out, it's a similar thing. We are not reinventing the wheel. We're just making sure we're connecting with people and making sure we are connecting to their needs. so they feel valued. They also feel valued. They feel seen, right?
Yes.
I hear that we have questions in the poll, but I don't see it. Like, do you see it?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't see it.
Let me try and see it. It's like, is the LGBT plus CI plus ERG that I'm leading? I have a challenge. Let me.
One
Okay.
short thing.
I
How
have
much
a
time we have
challenge
left?
in gender balance. Any tips? Help.
Hello?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Tell me.
I think there was. I think it 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 broke a little bit. I just asked how much time we have left. Just mindful of people's time. Like, if you
We
want,
have 30,
we
we
can.
have, yeah, we have 10 more
Sorry.
minutes. We have another question.
Yeah, we can. If you think it's okay, like, you can share the addition, because people, I see people leaving. We can share the additional resources so they're
I
aware.
already did. It's,
Oh,
yeah, it's on TV, already explained it. Yeah. So there's some trails, a trailhead about equality, and there's a lot of resources over there, a lot of content. It's not only a training for you, you can share with your team, but it also gives you more resources and numbers and explanation and to create great conversations around diversity and inclusion. So I found it very helpful, and hopefully you will find it too. Okay, thank you, Stevie. So we have more time if you want. See, we have actually 30 more minutes if we want to use it, and we have more questions. So from Camisa, in the LGBTI plus ERG that I'm leading, I have a challenge in gender balance. Any tips helps here how to engage and have a gender balance? So do you have more of what group? Of which group, Paramita? Because I think the strategies are different. Yeah, I'm not sure if Paramita is still there. But if you look at our team, we have a pretty diverse team, mixed men and women. And so the Outforce president in Brazil is Gabriela, and we have a lot of women in the leadership. Thank you, Lucy. It's okay.
yeah. Luana, I think it's gonna be tricky because we also don't know, if people that sent the questions are currently in the session. I don't know. Thoughts, because we are practically done, and I don't know. I
But
would.
do you have a tip for Camisa? We have 1 more minute too.
Oh, in terms of this point you brought, that
Yeah, gender balance.
I have a challenge, gender balance. Yes, gender balance it's a broader thing. In Latin America, gender balance is also something broader. It's not something only in your ERG. It's something everywhere. Like, if you get the statistics, you're connecting from Latin America, as far as I understand, right? Or no? It's not clear here. But when it comes to Latin America, okay, or even abroad, if you get the statistics, gender balance is something everyone is paying attention. Okay, and it's not only in your ERG, it's not only in people's in everywhere. It's around the globe, right? And everyone's just paying attention on that. What I see happening in the market here in Brazil, companies and companies are building a specific program to cover that gap. Salesforce is one of them internationally, and here in Latin America as well. So the way I see ERG supporting this type of agenda is making sure you communicate, or at least you develop something to bring awareness towards that topic. I think the first step, when you're in the dark and you don't know what to do about it, what's the first thing you do? You enter a room and you're not seeing anything. The room is fully dark. You're looking for a switch. You wanna turn the light, right? It's the first thing that we tend to do. And it matters, right? And when you turn the light, you put a light in a topic and you show people that this is a concern, this is something you are willing to develop. I think it's an initial step. And I see the ERGs, the key stakeholders to the companies, move the needle towards the topics and the things they want to develop, right? It's difficult to cover all topics at once. There are multiple topics everywhere. You need to understand how that's a priority for a company. Because if it matters for your ERG, if it matters to you, it means a lot already. You need to make sure how you communicate that, how you put a light on that. And I think ERGs are key influencers on the company agenda. Make sure you use your power towards your favor. You're powerful.
Yes. Okay, so do we have more questions? Because we're here. And if you don't have it, see.
Yeah, one thing
okay.
you wanna finalize? Go ahead.
Another one. Okay, so creating networks or groups usually is easy, but keeping them engaged and aligned to the corporate strategy is hard. Any tips? Juliana, my suggestion is have your leadership goals and understand why it is important. It's not only about making the place a better place for everyone to work. It's also important for the business, for financial results, for performance, for a lot of things. So once they and everyone understand it's easier. So for instance, we have a challenge on keeping the volunteers engaged, right, to do their work, because it's an extra. It's an assignment that is totally maybe different from your core job, your daily job. But as Thiago said in the beginning, it's also an amazing opportunity for everyone to develop themselves in different skills. So because we work hard within our equality groups, we have this opportunity to be here and share everything with you all. Thiago went to the US for the fellowship program, 6 weeks, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's super important. It's a valuable work. Sometimes it's just a matter of explaining and showing how it's important and how it's impactful.
Yes. I have one comment to share as well. To Juliana. Here's the thing, Juliana, and this is the thing that I see happening very often, and it's highly common. Especially in early stages of ERG, people are so excited about starting an ERG or starting something in the office, they get so carried away, you know, they get excited, they get energetic, and then they do one big thing and they blow the office away like, yes, we're here, this exists, we're so good, and this is so powerful. Then they stop. I don't know your context, but one thing I would say for you to be mindful of: consistent cadence. You need to establish a cadence of communication, a cadence of events. One thing that I will share with you just a couple of examples. When we created the event strategy, we set one event each quarter. Cool, like it's doable. Like one each 3 months, great, to reunite people towards a common cause, volunteering, having fun, networking across the office, amazing, and helping people, which is great. It's what we're here for, right? And cadence on your communications. Like if you're doing anything, tell people you're doing it. Like every month, Luana knows it better. Like she was the one, you know, that had a big play on this. Like she led the newsletter, the internal newsletter. Luana is leading this. Like, yeah. And we reunite all things we're doing in a monthly basis, and we are telling the office. Like, I know maybe people say, people don't pay attention to this letter. No, it's important. Come on, you can't hide. You need to be visible. You need to make sure you're telling people what you're doing. And cadence is everything. If you do one shot thing and you shut off, how are you gonna be sustainable, right? So this is food for thought.
You said something that is important. Since the beginning of the newsletter program, we realized that sometimes people don't open the email like during the day, but once they have the time, they want to know what we are doing, even if they are done participating. So we have like 3 times, depending on the month, 4 times more clicks than we have employees. So people really read it. I know it seems not valuable, but it is. So, and Thiago is right. If you're doing a good job, if your group is working hard, make sure that you're communicating this to everyone. I don't think we have more questions. Chi?
Yes.
Do you? Okay.
You want to finalize? You want to say something before we drop?
No, I just want to say thank you, everyone. I know that was a lot of information, and thank you for sharing those who shared with us our values, and everyone who shared your time today. Stay connected with us. We are here, and if you want any more information, just reach out.
Yes. Thank you, Luana. Thank you, CV. Thank you, Lucy. Thanks, everyone, again. Let's stay connected. Make sure you connect with us. In the platform of Out and Equal, you get to see our profile. You get to see our social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. It's all there. Luana and I, we are here for you. Make sure you reach out. You want to connect. You want to talk a specific point. Didn't have the time, or I don't know, the activity was not so good during the presentation. Reach out to us, okay? We're here. And last thing, and this is something I want everyone to do right now. I know there are still 42 people there besides us. I want you to take up your phone, and I want you to finish this session with some positive energy, high energy. Make sure you send a thank you message to the person that invited you to this session. I know you're here because someone invited you. Out and Equal invited you. Someone, a colleague, a friend, someone you've seen on social media, someone you're connected on LinkedIn. You saw this somewhere. and somewhere send you an invitation, and someone sent you an invitation, please make sure, grab your phone and take a moment to send this person like, hey, you invited me to this amazing event. Thank you so much. If you can do that right now. And so you throw away, you know, some gratitude in the air. I know it's been a tough moment across the globe. So many challenges, right? Women, people of color, LGBTQ+, people with disability. We are having so many challenges everywhere, especially now with all this COVID-19 contact, you know, and social isolation. It's been hard on everyone. Make sure you're taking the time to say thank you. Thank you to the people that are supportive of yourself. Thank you for the colleague, that special colleague that said, hey, come and join us. Say thank you to them. Let them know you love them, because this is good. You're saying love, you're saying thank you to people, you're going to receive it back anytime soon, because make sure that this, at the end of the day, this is what we care about, right? Loving each other, growing together, learning from each other. And thank you once again. Beijo from São Paulo. Tchau, tchau. Obrigado de
Beijo
novo.
do Brasil. Obrigada. Vivi, is that
Ciao.
okay? Should we end it? Oh, beijos.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Thank you both so much.
Ok,
tchau.
beijos brasileiros. Tchau, gente.
Tchau.